My name's Austin Smith, and I'm an abstract painter, sculptor, and as an exploratory artist, I seek different materials and mediums. So each medium has a different approach, and I'm always curious. So I never get to a place where I'm just like, oh, this is what I want to do, and this is all I want to do, and just focus on one thing, while that may be what specific people are looking for. My art tends to explore into different areas, so I will study painting and sculpture and use different mediums to discover where it'll take me. Hello, my name is Austin Smith. Welcome to my studio. I'm excited to be here with you guys, brought to you by Icicle Creek Arts Center and the Bright Light series. I'm really excited to bring you this class, Abstract Expression in Flow States. I hope that you're geared up to have this class and course have an impression on you, to be able to take this into areas of your life creatively through your artwork and also beyond your artwork. I'm excited to investigate the flow state with you and hope that we can create an environment within this this course and in class to really honor each other and build towards that creative spirit that we all long for. And I just thank you for joining us, and let's get things started. Setting the stage for your creativity. This is an important factor. I'm currently in a new studio space in Ellensburg I'm very excited about. And it's an upstairs space in downtown that is conducive to sharing and also just really creating a playground for myself to explore some of my ideas artistically. What I want to invite you guys to do is to create and set an intention to be there for yourself creatively. Make your environment something that will feed you, something that will assist you as you move forward. And I know that it's not really easy to necessarily understand what that means. As you move forward, you're going to change, you're going to adapt, and you're going to find new processes and experience new styles within your own artwork. And I invite this is something that I've been very passionate about, is being an explorer in my creativity, allowing things to create narrative as a result, rather than going into it thinking that I'm going to control the whole process. So something I want to invite you in is to create your space, your studio space, and we'll have a list of materials you're going to need, but the most important thing to remember is your space that you create is your sanctuary. It's your time away from the noise and the chatter that goes on. It's a place for you to invest in yourself, in your creativity, so that you can go out and be your best self to the world and to your family. And just invite you to take measures to set up a space that will be highly conducive to an outflow and a place that you can study and focus. This means take out that cell phone and make it go away. What other distractions are going to come at you? How can we present a field around us in our studio space to protect us, to be able to really tune in and focus on the great source of power that creativity can bring to us? And I'm really excited to explore this with you guys, to hear your feedback at the end of each session, and for you to talk about some of the things that are impacting you as an artist. And this is really about creating community and also learning where we can grow and share. So as we move forward, I hope that we can create not only a safe space for us to create and be able to maximize our potential as we move in these exercises, but also that we create a safe space for each other to communicate and to see each other and our work that we're presenting. And this is a really fun opportunity for all of us to get together, and I'm glad to be here with you guys. What does it feel like to be in a flow state? How does your body feel? How does your mind feel? What is it that attracts us to this idea about being in the flow? About eliminating distraction and being completely immersed in what we're doing? Friends, I want to bring to you some really practical ways to dive into the flow state. This is something that I've been practicing and learning a lot about. We're always learning. We're always in that place of the option to receive more ideas, insight. Something that I know that has been going on for thousands of years is the art of breathing. The yogis did it through pranayama. They've studied it, they created exercises, and you guys, this stuff is really very accessible, and it's not a wonder, it's not that mysterious. It's actually fascinating how we can manufacture within our own body endorphins, dopamine, serotonin, the things that our body is already doing. We are just pressing into these things more intentionally and understanding that our autonomic system is actually a reflection of how we breathe and the environments that we're in. So as we go into learning about some exercises that will help induce a flow state, these are very natural processes. And one thing I want you to consider is that we're all at different places, and as we explore this together, please go at your own pace. And if anything that I show you feels uncomfortable to a certain degree, and it's intimidating to you, just back off. Just come back to a place that you feel comfortable. We are going to be pressing a little bit into some parts of our body that we might feel a little bit uncomfortable when we talk about breathing and breath retention and the rhythms that we create. The science that goes into this is fascinating, but I again want to explore with you guys some of the effects that we can jump into this flow state and create. I'm really excited for this class, and I hope that you all have great feedback. I'm going to ask that everyone documents this in some fashion. We'll have a way of documenting our work and setting up some pictures with our phone, some easy ways to photograph your work, just lighting and some simple things. And then also, I'd like to document some of this with a journal to write down your ideas so that when we get together for discussion, we can get the most out of our experience and learn from each other. I'm excited to hear what you guys have to say, and let's go ahead and jump into our first breathing technique. These are, first let me say that there are very many different inductions of breathing that can change your the chemistry that's going on in your body. And even now, just taking a deep breath, inhale and exhale, you change, whether it be a small change or a large change, you can change the effect that you have in your body in a single breath. And something I want to bring you guys to, and a lot of you have practiced yoga and different breathing exercises, maybe you can bring to the table and share with us, is that when you take the time to breathe, we're also listening to our body. We're listening to the key signals and studying the effects going on inside. And as we learn to understand that and we play with it, we can then start to access more of a output that is in a flow state, and it's in a focused, clear, enjoyable, wonderful expression. And again, we can bring this to any part of our life. It is not limited to what we're doing in artwork. The artwork that we're going to do is just very simple. There's not a lot of pressure on you to produce some amazing thing. There's not a. I like to sometimes work in a mode where I feel the pressure and I want to just dig into that, and sometimes that becomes a motivating factor for me. But really what it comes down to is remembering how to play